Hey everyone! Welcome back to AppInsight AI for another video. Check out this short clip from the AI-powered vodcast I just created.
All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. And today we're going to tackle AI.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's AI's impact on the world. Actually, it's funny. It feels like AI is everywhere these days. But I think for this deep dive, you actually sent over some really interesting material, AI's impact on our world.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to really get into it. I mean, we're going to look beyond just the headlines, and really see how AI is changing things, like practically.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, where should we even begin? Because it's so much.
Well, it's interesting, because when you think about AI, you might think of like robots and, science fiction. But really, AI is already, it's already woven into our daily routines. It's pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like even this script calls out Siri, Alexa. I don't even remember the last time I actually pressed a button to set an alarm.
Oh, yeah.
It's all voice activated now.
Looks pretty amazing, right? I bet you're wondering how you can create something like this, a realistic, engaging vodcast, in just a few minutes. Well, stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, step by step. Whether you're a total beginner or just curious about AI tools, this tutorial will get you up and running fast. So, let's dive right in. The first step in creating your vodcast is writing the script. But don't worry, you don't have to do this manually. We're going to leverage the power of AI to do the heavy lifting for us. For this, we'll use ChatGPT. If you've used it before, you know how useful it can be. If not, don't worry, I've got you covered. To start, head over to ChatGPT. In this example, let's ask it to write a short script for a YouTube video. I'm going to ask it to generate a script titled AI's Impact on Our World. You can use any topic you like. All you have to do is give it a prompt. You can see I've pasted this here. Write a short script for a YouTube video titled AI's Impact on Our World. And boom! In just a few moments, ChatGPT generates a fully written script for us. Pretty neat. Once it's done, just copy the script. If you want to try it out for yourself, I've included all the necessary links in the video description, so you can follow along step by step. Now that we've got our script, the next step is to turn it into a vodcast. For this, we'll use a fantastic tool called notebooklm. This AI powerhouse helps us create realistic-sounding podcasts or vodcasts in just a few clicks. Once you're on notebooklm, click Create. Then paste the script we generated from ChatGPT. The entire thing. After you've pasted it, click Insert and let notebooklm work its magic. Afterward, you will see this interface, and you have to click on Generate to create the vodcast audio. It takes a few minutes, but don't worry, good things take time. What we're focusing on here is the audio overview and deep dive conversation with two hosts in English. This setting is going to generate our podcast. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. And voila, the podcast is ready. Let's listen to a snippet.
All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. And today we're going to tackle AI.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's AI's impact on the world. Actually, it's funny. It feels like AI is everywhere these days. But I think for this deep dive, you actually sent over some really interesting material, AI's impact on our world.
Wow, right? It sounds almost like a real conversation between two people. Sure, it's not perfect, there might be a few minor hiccups, but it's seriously impressive how close it gets to sounding human. And trust me, AI voices are only going to get better from here. Now, let's move on to the next step. Now that our audio is ready, we need to edit it a bit. This part might sound a little tricky, but I promise it's not. You can use any editing software you like. I prefer Filmora for its simplicity and speed. The goal here is to separate the voices of the two speakers. First, add the audio file into your timeline. Now, you'll go through the file and listen carefully. Every time there's a switch between speakers, you'll want to make an edit. In Filmora, I will click on the scissors icon to cut the audio. For example, when speaker 1 finishes talking and speaker 2 starts, I made an edit.
All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. And today we're going to tackle AI.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's
Here, I will click on the scissors icon. I have separated all the male and female audio. Once you've got all the voice sections separated, here, I have placed the second voice, and I will position the first voice above it. This distinction helps keep track of who's speaking and when. Now, I will export both audio tracks. First, I will export the upper audio, so I will mute the lower audio track. As you can see, I will click on Export. Once all settings are done, I will click on the Export button. The process is underway. After successfully exporting the first audio, I will export the second audio, which is the lower audio. I will mute the upper audio and follow the same process as I did earlier. Now that we've edited and separated the voices, it's time to add some visuals to bring our vodcast to life. For this step, we'll use a website called heygen.com. The link you can find in the description below. They have some really cool AI-generated avatars that you can use to represent your podcast speakers. In the heygen.com free trial, you can create up to 3 minutes of video. If you exceed this limit, you can create another email ID and use the HeyGen free trial plan again. Now click on Sign Up for Free. After successfully signing in with Gmail, you will see this interface. You have to click on Avatars. Here, you can create your own avatars or select from the various types of avatars below. Avatars section and choose characters for your vodcast. For instance, I'll select this one. She has a nice, neutral look that works well for our vodcast style. There are plenty of avatars to choose from, and each comes with different poses. So take your pick. What we're looking for are avatars that look at each other, like a real conversation. I will click on Create with AI Studio and select Landscape. Here, you can see the interface. I will remove the default voice, HeyGen, and upload my first audio file. The uploading process is ongoing. When you click Preview, you will not hear any sound. But after clicking Submit, you will get audio with video. I am clicking Submit, and here you also need to click the Submit button. It will ask for like, but I will close it for now. Now, you can see that our video is processing. One cool thing to note, even though the free version limits you to 1-minute audio uploads, you can bypass this by uploading your audio in smaller segments. If you need more time, you can always make a new account or upgrade your plan. Now we will create our second video using the same process. Once the avatars have been created, download the video clips and add them to Filmora. Now, we're going to set it up to look like a real vodcast. So here, I will import both videos. As you can see, I will drag the first video onto the timeline and keep the original audio as it is. Now, I will detach the audio from this video and delete it so that I can use the original audio. I will do the same for the other video. Now that both videos are inserted, I will split them. I will move this video to the left side and the other video to the right side. For proper alignment, I will crop both videos. Then, I will use the crop tool to adjust the frame so the two avatars blend more smoothly together. Here, you can see that the crop settings have been properly applied. Now, let's play the video.
All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive. And today we're going to tackle AI.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's AI's impact on the world. Actually, it's funny. It feels like AI is everywhere these days. But I think for this deep dive, you actually sent over some really interesting material, AI's impact on our world.
Yeah.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to really get into it. I mean, we're going to look beyond just the headlines, and really see how AI is changing things, like practically.
Right.
Yeah, so, I mean, where should we even begin? Because it's so much.
Well, it's interesting, because when you think about AI, you might think of like robots and, science fiction, but really AI is already, it's already woven into our daily routines. It's pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like even this script calls out Siri, Alexa. I don't even remember the last time I actually pressed a button to set an alarm.
Oh, yeah.
It's all voice activated now.
And just like that, you've got a vodcast that looks and feels like a real conversation between two people. It's not perfect, the hand movements and gestures might be a bit off, but hey, we're faking it until we make it. As AI continues to improve, these avatars will become even more lifelike, with better gestures and movements. In no time, your AI-generated vodcast could be nearly indistinguishable from the real thing. You can insert professional types of microphone to your vodcast. And there you have it. You've just created a full AI-powered vodcast using a combination of ChatGPT, notebooklm, HeyGen, Calm, and some basic editing software. If you've got any questions or run into any snags, feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll do my best to help out. If you're interested in more AI tutorials and want to stay on top of the latest trends, make sure to subscribe to our channel, AppInsight AI. We've got plenty more exciting content coming your way. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more AI-driven tips and tricks. Until next time, take care.